It's been amazing living and breathing a location of a movie, shooting inside the space that I occupy. However, something's afoot here at Springbrook Road. Something paranormal. Not one, but two ghosts are lingering in this home. One of them lives right on the other side of this door, which is open, and that's really freaky for me right now. What you're about to see in this program is all true and real. First-hand accounts of paranormal activity here in our location. Beware. You may be terrified.
Like 2 nights where she kept saying to Phil that somebody kept walking into the room, and one person, she said she felt somebody grab her leg and pull her leg in that bed.
Do they know any history about the ghost?
Well, apparently there's two ghosts. Somebody died in that room and was not a good person, apparently, from what I heard. And then the other ghost is a little girl who lives in a closet in the front hallway. That's all I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Like a gruff almost, you know?
Yeah. I have been hearing that.
And it wasn't like a door creaking. It was definitely moaning. But what is a gruff?
Like kind of like a.
Damn. You think it was the bad guy or the good little girl?
I don't know.
Are you
I don't think there's anything bad there. No, I'm not scared. I was a little unsettled last night though, because I was like,
I've had nights where it was a little bit unsettling. I'm not gonna lie. Well, not scary, but unsettled.
stay there. I'll tell you what we're hearing. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
That's what we're hearing.
It sounds like it could be like Mom when all 7 kids were at home. You know what I mean? Running around and going from room to room.
But it's upstairs.
It's downstairs, and then it's upstairs. That's on the stairs, and then it's right outside your old room and Annie's room, right at the top of that landing on the stairs. So like last night, for example, I heard like step, and then like the floorboards creaking, like leaning and weight was shifting, and then like some sort of like a sigh, like and then nothing. Christian heard it too. We've heard something. One of us has heard something every night. And so then some of the production assistants said, okay, we're gonna go up to the attic. So they went up to the attic and they said, I don't know why Isaac said this, but Isaac, our second AC, said, God, wouldn't it be crazy if just like a pumpkin just like shot out and like fell down the stairs, and as they got to the bottom of the stairs, a pumpkin Halloween decoration rolled down the stairs.
I have my pumpkin Halloween decorations up there.
So I didn't even know. I was like, at first I
You
was
said
like,
that before that happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. And that's when I said, Isaac, I think you're full of shit. I think you're trying to get one over on us. He's like, no, I'm telling you. And then Jessica was like, no, I'm telling you. I was there too. And I pulled Jessica aside, and later I was like, you can't get my chain, right? Like, come on. She's like, Ryan, I swear to God. With her big Michigan accent, you know? I swear to God. I said, okay. In between takes of the choke bathroom alien scene, and all of a sudden everyone was like, did you hear that door close? And I heard it, but I thought it was someone. I'm like, yeah, it's someone upstairs. And they're like, there's no one upstairs. And I'm like, okay. So I immediately went upstairs and there was no one upstairs. But everyone, including myself, heard like a door close pretty robustly, you know? But there were no closed doors upstairs except for the attic door.
And so that's why they went upstairs.
That's why they went upstairs to the attic. They're like, somebody like Phil Buck or someone's got to be upstairs hiding in the attic messing with us. And Phil was like sitting in the chair. He's like, what, huh?
I heard a noise that sounded like this.
From here?
It's upstairs. And I was in the room, the room where they do the scene. And it was down the hall, and I was like, what is that? First time I ever thought, oh my God, what is it? And it was a cardinal hitting the window. And I was like, oh, you sweet thing, no, come on, you can't get in here. You know, it breaks my heart to see it. And that's what it was. And I was like, phew. So that was the only time that I've ever heard anything that wasn't.
Well, wait, you and I were here, and we were sitting at the table, I thought, and we heard something, or fixing food or something. We heard something in the.
I just missed it though. I just missed it. I didn't.
Yeah, we just went on with whatever
Right.
conversation
And
was.
and then we didn't hear it again.
What is it,
So will you tell us about your ghost experience?
my ghost experience? Yeah, we went up during a take. We all heard a door close upstairs when nobody was upstairs, and directly after the take, we all, like half the crew, went upstairs to go check it out, and it is just me and Jessica at the very end at the top of the stairs. And Jessica goes, "Wouldn't it be funny if we rolled a pumpkin down at the top of these stairs?" And I go, "Yeah, it would be funny, but let's not. Like that would creep me out if that happened to me." And as Jessica and I turn around and go down the flight of stairs, a pumpkin rolls out from a bag behind us. And so that was our ghost experience on set so far.
That's so crazy. An actual pumpkin.
I would say lies, but I heard it in your voice.
It was scary.
He was.
Isaac ran down. He was like, "Feel my heart."
I was scared, but I was like, yeah, but the bag.
What?
What'd you hear?
I heard footsteps, and no one was upstairs, and I didn't believe you, and I'm sorry.
It's when you were by yourself that the ghost is on.
That's what and the light was flickering in the bathroom. Never happened before, and I just heard above the hallway. I don't like it.
Was there anything
I don't like
before
it.
that? Like, you didn't say anything? You just were just walking around.
No, I don't talk. I'm not talking to him.
I don't
What am I gonna say?
I don't talk with strangers. Stranger danger.
Yeah.
So, Catherine, tell me what you're afraid of.
I'm no longer going upstairs by myself because of the location manager of this location, which is indeed a ghost. So we see when I was up here by myself. I was in the bathroom. The bathroom lights were flickering. No one else is up here. Footsteps. Here.
Footsteps there in the attic.
Which is-
That's where the ghost
And
chills.
that's where everyone has been hearing the footsteps. And the moaning, apparently. I've not heard that
There's
yet, but I'm
moaning.
okay on that. That's all I got for
Should
you
we
right
just
now.
listen for it? So where were you? Were in the bathroom when you heard it?
Some flicking lights, first off. I don't like that.
That's just the lights.
So I was in here, and you hear it up there. The footsteps, like that.
Hello?
I'm too scared.
Should we go into the attic?
So Christian says this, when he wakes up, is open. But when he goes to bed, he closes it, but it's ajar currently.
Oh my god.
Should I close it?
That is a solid latch. It should be holding. This door is tough to close too.
I don't like it.
Can you go up?
No.
Come on.
No. No.
Let's just see what's going on.
No. I can't look. I'll freak out. This reminds me of Black Christmas. The attic scene. Oh wait,
I love that movie.
is that? Oh wait, I might be thinking about Slumber Party Massacre too.
Black Christmas is where the call is coming from inside the house with
And he's upstairs, right? In the attic.
I think so.
Or maybe I'm thinking of.
If you're there, knock something down.
You shouldn't goad it on. I don't like it.
Alright. The
back
ghost
and forth,
I don't like it.
walks up and down the stairs at night.
up and down the stairs, down that hallway, playing with the lights, banging on the wall,
I don't like it.
and occasionally moaning.
Don't like it at all. The ghost walks here.
You find it?
Find it.
Liz, Aunt Liz, slept in that back bedroom. And she heard noises all night. And she tried to wake up her husband. He wouldn't wake up. He was sound asleep. And she says she felt something grab her foot and yank it.
I've had very little experience in my life with paranormal activity, and to be honest, I always thought it was fraudulent. Until I started hearing some stories. These photos were taken in Thailand. Chris, our director, was there, and it was after the tsunami that killed 100,000 people. He saw a family running out of their house during a time when everyone was praying for their ghost to move on. He went up to the family and asked them, and they said their little boy with an iPad was taking those photos. And as you can see in insane detail, the ghost of a drowned girl. This next photo was from our producer Ryan. He said there was a specter haunting him in his home in Los Angeles. And he noticed the dog would perk up every time it was around. So his girlfriend took a photo of the dog when it perked up. When I zoomed in, I didn't see anything until I got close and realized, holy fucking shit, that's a screaming ghost face. Jesus fucking Christ. After these little bits of photography from reliable sources, proving that ghosts were either real or these were elaborate hoaxes, I decided to set up a camera overnight recording the very hallway where the ghost had been reported, walking up and down stairs and turning on and off lights. I was very tired. It was the end of our shoot, and I actually got myself out of bed to set up this time lapse. I didn't think I would capture anything, because I just don't understand how you can capture a ghost on camera. But apparently there's something in the infrared sensor on the phone that indeed sees the ghost. So what you're about to see was a clip I left on overnight. When I awoken in the morning, I watched it back, and I was disappointed to see nothing. But then I noticed there was a flash frame. What was that flash frame? I went back and scrubbing from frame through frame, I discovered something that shocked me, surprised me, and if it weren't right in front of my face, I would not have believed it to be true. Here it is again, ultra slow. So what you'll notice is the light slowly turns on downstairs. It's difficult to see, but the compression on the left has a big black spot in it, right? But for a few frames, that black spot goes away, as you'll see in a few moments. There. Oh! Did you see it? And then the light immediately turns off downstairs. So, if you look closely, is that not a supple thigh, a juicy buttock on the left, and even the back of a knee bending down as it walks down the stairs? I don't know what's going on up top. Perhaps they've got their arms crossed and it's just misshapen. But to my eyes, that is a leg walking down the stairs, and it even reflects in the wood of the floor. I wouldn't believe it if I were you. But I'm telling you, I am a non-believer. But not anymore. What I captured was true, real, and absolutely shocking. I regret only not spending more nights recording because I did not know ghosts could be captured like that. Indeed, there's so much more I could have gotten while I was there. As our film comes to an end, we shall be leaving behind the specters in these hallowed halls. They will remain undisturbed. Who knows how long? Who knows when they will feel satisfied and ready to leave to the next plane? But until then, they remain. Creepy, haunted things that we're scared of. Good night.